Hello everybody, this is Count Christo and welcome back to Black Ice. I thought I'd zoom out at the beginning of this episode, give us a bit of an overview of the world as it stands, with the horrible, ugly colours that Black Ice has given some countries. Oh well, it's and the capitals stay very large. I think they do that in vanilla, but so the war in China continues unabated. We're working on cutting down on these naval invasions. We could go and try and drive them out of Shandong. I think we might do this. And then Shandong. Shandong is a great place for our tanks because there's hills and plains and things rather than lots of the mountains we get in southeast China. Right. The music, by the way, I haven't installed a music mod. This is just... I'm playing YouTube soundtracks in the background. So this, for example, is Rome Total War 1. It's a great soundtrack. So our guys are lining up. I feel like Poland is going to just crumble. Well, I mean, some of their infantry divisions are okay. Like, that one's pretty good. But when you compare them to our infantry divisions, we're coming in hard with the artillery. So I think we should be okay. I should remember to... I think we need just a minimum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 7 minimum in this little pocket. In the Königsberg pocket, as it's called. So we'll put them up there. And over here, I reckon 2 per tile. With the scale of forts that we're putting up on this border, I think 2 per tile was probably enough. They seem to be really keen on massing in the north. Not sure why. I guess there's no river. But why haven't you got more guys here and here? Not sure about that. Alright, so let's have a go at this landing. Apparently my roommates are finding something very amusing outside. Alright, so let's have a go at this port. Well, this was the level 1 port, right? Yeah, so if we can take this port, then we should start giving them supply issues. There is, of course, this 10 victory point here, which is giving only 1.1. I would have assumed it was higher. There's also the local supply base, but yeah. And we have some bad supply here. Okay, let's focus on trying to take back. Let's take this victory point to improve our supply situation. So I'll reorg here, let this guy leave. Hopefully before this guy arrives. No, sadly. Oh well. If we can reorg here, get in here. It's just plains, so really our tanks should be able to shred them in the plains. Especially with our full planning bonus, all of 12%. If these guys could just push off, that'd be ideal. The other thing we need to start doing... Oh, right, yes, I ran the maths last time, but I've forgotten. We need a whole bunch of political power. To switch up our economy, our laws. So let's quickly do the maths again. We need 25 for general mobilization. And I think we are going to go straight to general mobilization. Like, there's a case to be made that maybe we should be lower. Because the, well, not really. No, I think you have to go to this. Alright, so 25 from that. We might need to raise the draft, but it's not essential. I'd like to go to elite officer training straight away. I think that's worth it. 10% org, 6% recovery. Well, is that worth it? The max planning, I think, makes that worth it. So we need 175 so far. I'd like to go to elite standards, but it's not huge. Well, it's pretty big. But that's not a high priority. We don't need... we could go... No, those aren't important. Women are currently allowed... Encouraging women, I don't think, is worth it in the context of the mod, because like the temporary efficiency breakdowns don't seem good. And long term, like, yes, you get more recruitable pop, but cuts to production efficiency cap are always a tough pill to swallow. And then we need 300 to go to war economy. So we actually need 475 political power. So we need to save like all our political power from now until the war starts, basically. Would you just get out of the freaking city for me? Thank you. Then we just cruise in. Actually, we could have done that against the other guys. In the plains, our tanks just absolutely destroy them. Okay, so that has helped with the supply issue. It hasn't entirely fixed it, but it has helped. Ah, it's quite a good song. I might just turn it down slightly. I want you to be able to hear me after all. Right, these are... What are they? What's that? That's motorized, isn't it? Yeah. Is that motorized or is that partial motorized? Oh, right. We've got these tank divisions to delete. You. Switch to the Panzer. Is that the right one? Yeah. Okay, and come over here. Good. Some really good songs in the Rome 1 soundtrack. Lots of good ones. Ideally, I kind of don't want to arrive. This is mountains. I kind of don't want to arrive because we're so much better on the attack. Like our breakthrough is higher than our defense. Right? Yeah, only slightly though. But we also get the planning bonus on top of our breakthrough advantage. So I kind of want to wait for them to arrive, then I'll crash in on them. Small arms deal, no deal. Small arms deal, no deal. War of the Worlds was not going to an end. What is this? No, this isn't captured territory, this is just cheating. Panzer T, former division. What is this? Adopting the Czechoslovakia into the German army. No, this is a free invention again, I think. But I think it's partly a Czechoslovakian invention, so we'll allow that one. Let's go and have a look. What was that? That was this one. Okay, so this is light, and we're going with mediums, basically, as far as I can tell. So I don't think we're going to need to worry about that too much. Would you guys arrive already so I can get in here? God, this is slightly loud. Hang on, let me just turn it down on my headset. There we go. Really taking them a while to walk through this mountainous area. You can see the advantage of us having all these huge recon divisions. Really letting us just cruise in. Let's see if we can push up here. Just like we can with Chinese support. Excellent. Enemy superiority reduction by 27. That's pretty nice. Actually, while they're attacking there, let's see if we can sneak behind. Run a bit of defense against these de-orged guys. Nice. And then push straight across. And the other guy can... I really like that you can shift queue retreating units orders now. It's very, very helpful. Yeah, no org on that guy, so he's not going to last long. Alright, let's... these guys' supply should be pretty bad. 15? Still pretty high, actually. Okay, and we don't want to... Well... Actually, based on what we decided about political power, we should do this now. Because we're not gonna buy the junkers. Not for a 10% reduction. We really need... really urgently need more political power for once this war gets started. Yeah, these guys in the north are going to having a hell of a time of it. You should stay in place, actually. Okay, maybe? Nah, I wasn't keen on that. Italy announces claims on Yugoslavian territory. The other thing I noticed is we can declare on Hungary at will, because they're fascist, so they're not going to join the Allies. At least I think they're not. But, so that should be good. Also, they have a really weird flag on their units. I'm not sure why. Because it's not the flag that they have. So, I don't know. Okay, while these guys are all retreating, let's see if we can do something here. This is only hills, so yeah, we might be able to overrun a couple of these divisions here. And we can cut them in half here. Great progress in the Chinese front this episode. That push up there, very, very successful. As long as we can hold this, then we can join in on this attack here, overrun a bunch more guys. Fantastic. The Japanese must be hurting. Yeah, they're outnumbered more than 2 to 1. Evacuate artifacts of the Forbidden City. That doesn't seem necessary, considering like you're gaining right now. Still, I can understand the motivation. We'll have this tank keep going in, just attempt to overrun these 5. Yeah, nice. How much damage have we done now? Look at that. 20,000 infantry equipment. Alright, let's drive them up Hangzhou first. There's still 15 supply there? Really? 10 local supply base. Yeah. I'd like to obtain a better understanding of how local supply base works. Because I'm sure there is, you know, there'll be some rhyme and reason behind it. Kind of has to be in a computer program, doesn't there? So, oh, no, more of them arriving. Bad decision. So, you know, there is something to understand, but I just haven't yet. See if they've left the port open. They have indeed. Nice. Doo-doo-doo. You gotta love this song because this is the song that plays on the loading screen of Rome 1 when you win a battle. So you always get used to liking this song. Many good connotations. Right, so I think we were going to try and drive them out the Shandong next, is the plan. And then we'll come back south. I just don't want to fight in this mountainous terrain, basically. And they're not, I mean, there's not a great deal down here. Like, there's some unlocked slots, but I don't know how many factories there are. And there's, you know, some resources in Shozan, but I don't know. Unassigned divisions, really? Ah, another division. No, just delete it. Right, what happened to my navy? I thought I had them organized to all go into fleets. Ah, right, it's these, no, he's right, seaplane tenders. Alright, you should just go and merge in with them. And that's sorted. Cool. Free military factories. Well, how are we doing on anti-tank? Oh, no, pause. No need. Ordering, no need. We are down on equipment now, probably because I'm on infinite. Yes, and I do want more. But how many more? We only need another 1,000 anti-tanks, so let's get some men in. Let's switch this back up. I enjoyed, you know, actually getting some more divisions out in the field, but good to actually get our guys at full strength so we have a more accurate idea of how. Oh my god! I just deleted the mechanized template. I'm such an idiot. Oh. Serves me right for having my finger on the enter key whenever I'm getting a prompt. This is what we were using, weren't we? Yeah. Right, well, I would like a couple of these, please. No, I didn't save it. No, I just changed. Oh, that's bad. We don't have the army experience to switch it back right now. Oh, that's really bad. Okay, so to switch that back, we need. Good lord. I'm upset. Entirely at myself, I know, but I'm upset. To switch that back, we need 65 army experience. So I guess we're gonna practice using mechanized divisions over here in China for a bit. Who are obviously gonna cause a big mechanized deficit, I imagine. Yeah. We should ramp up mechanized production. That's what we should do with these new factories. What do we need for mechanized? I think they're just called mechanized. Yeah, these, right? Mechanized, yeah. Let's ramp up mechanized production. And then, once we get some factories after that, it'll probably be time for planes. Well, you know, I'm displeased about accidentally turning these into mechanized, but what can I say? I'm only human. I'm going to make mistakes. The Japanese appear to have made a pretty serious mistake. This area appears quite empty. Oh, probably because there's this very dangerous push by the Chinese. Dangerous for the Japanese, that is. But yes, our divisions are now suck compared to how they used to, because their breakthrough is just tanked. Blitzkrieg will help, but you know. Alright, straight onto modern Blitzkrieg, of course. Kampfgruppe. An ad hoc formation which is organized to carry out a specific task. Cool. No template. For Panzer. Ah, right, yeah, for our tanks. Good lord. Oh dear. Oh well. Well, can we send you more volunteers yet? No. And they're still super fast, right? Yeah, 6.2. Still not bad. So we can still go for some of these quick little overruns. Not in this case, though. Okay, clean out the Shandong. Get rid of these invaders from across the sea. I'm upset. Is that the biggest mistake I've made so far this campaign? Honestly, I kind of hope it is. Okay, so we've invented the new Panzers and we get 100% ahead of time debuff on this. We should just wait till next month and then we can get like this invented free. So let's check out that battalion, shall we? Oh, it's given us a free template. We could just build from this template. It might be cheaper. No, it won't be. At least I don't think it will be. We could check. But alright, what do these need? They still... Oh, these need Panzer IIs! Oh, that's annoying. That's real annoying. Okay, so I guess we just have to have multiple Panzer templates. Because they've got this... Yeah, I don't like the system of forcing you down certain avenues. So I guess we're going to have like this template once we fix it. We should fix it bit by bit, actually. Let's... hang on. Alright, so what do we need? No, we need 30 to fix it, like the first stage of fixing it. Oh, man. Alright, next thing to invent. Well, we're going to have Panzer IIs in our good Panzers, as it turns out. So we should go down this tree. And we should cut down on light Panzer production to allow us to have... oh, we're producing these at the wrong rates as well. We only need 1:4 ratio, right? Armor group. Panzer IIs. Yeah, we need a 1:4 ratio. So let's cut this down. 1 a day, so we need essentially 4 a day of these. Or we could go down even further though. But I don't really want to. So let's go down like that. That's given us some free factories, which we'll now put into Panzer IIs and Panzer IVs. Okay. And we need, on those, the ratio is 1:3. Okay. So, which is going to mean 2 a month. 1:3 of that is 6 a month, so how many is that a week? 6 a month would be about 1.5 a week? Right? No. I'm a complete idiot. Why can't I do this? 6 a month. There's 1.5. Yeah. Okay, it's 1.5 a week to match 6 a month. Oh, it's just the number's just not increasing because we're out of available factories to deploy. Okay. Why isn't that? Why is it changing for the first bunch and then not these ones? That's confusing. Well, let's just check the costs and we can work it out that way. So we're building these and these. So it's we need 4 times as many of these. Sorry, 3 times as many of these, and they're double cost, let's say. So 6 to 1. So let's go 2 and 12. Cool. We'll let that fill out. Halt. Halt. Halt, if you please. Thank you. Even if you don't, please. If you don't go that way, don't want to risk getting cut off. Let's come cut these guys off and then wipe them out from behind. Oh, I thought there was no one here. Still, we can probably push it in anyway. Yes, indeed we can. Nice. Well, it's unfortunate that switch up, but it's not the end of the world. We can push through. We can push these guys back before these guys move in. That'd be very handy. I could reload the save, but you know, I think we just live with the bad decision. It wasn't a decision, you know, the bad click. Always remember to duplicate, and we must save. Let's go back. Save. Let's go back. You stay there. In fact, you can go back. Just make sure this guy gets finished off. Excellent. And come in here, ready for an attack on Qingdao. West Wall heavy forts finished. Okay, we could do with this. Gives it for Panzerwagen D/E. I think that's the next one. No, it's D/E. Maybe that is this. It just doesn't say it. No. D/E. No, I'm not sure where that is. Anyway, it's not vitally important. The kind of very specific stuff, I'm not that fussed. Oh, this gives a 100% research bonus. Game, stop unnecessarily buffing Germany for no good reason. Well, we're going to do that. Instead of this doctrine for a minute, let's work on better CAS. Yeah. And we'll go back to camp group after we finish this 24-day focus, which gives us a free tech, which is, you know, a bit absurd, but There you go. Okay, crush in here. Nice. So some people in the comments have said, you know, they're really learning... Sorry, excuse me. They're really learning from me. In terms of helping them... Only 35, okay. In how to play Black Ice. Yeah, so pro tip on how to play Black Ice. Don't accidentally switch all your tanks into motorized. You'd think it would go without saying, but apparently not. Let me make a bit of a foray up here, but I'm not that concerned. I think this open area is more where we want to take our tanks right now. Let's go for a pocket here. Right, save the political power. Must remember to save the political power. Oh, there actually are some guys there. I didn't realise. Well, we'll come back then. Let's go speed 4. I do enjoy fighting the war in China, but I want to fight World War II as well, so... Just grinding up experience while we kill those guys. Good, now back up here. Excellent. Why is it... oh, there we go. Fabulous. Okay, well... Maybe we shouldn't be going for pockets. Because as far as I'm concerned, like... This is a Chinese victory right here. China should be able to snowball out of control and just win. But, knowing Black Ice, truck deal, no deal. Small deal, no deal, no deal. Goes for your plan. Okay, so we can go to the next year, which gives another nice big buff to construction in exchange for lower factory output. But yeah, let's do that. So maybe we should be just fighting kind of relatively aimlessly to grind up army experience, rather than doing all these going for pockets and things. But it's a lot more fun if you feel like you have a kind of goal of actually like winning the war. So for the next tier panzers, we probably will build from this template. Well, let's check what's cheaper. If we wanted to have a full Panzer 4 division. Oh, that's what we were going to do? Yeah, that works fine. Sorry, I remember what we were going to do now. We were going to build something like this, where you had a mix of light and more medium panzers. Because then you still need all of the panzers you needed before. And what we do is we basically just, once we'd got a production efficiency high on the Panzer 4s, we'd phase out production of the Panzer 1s and 2s, and then slowly switch it like this. Yeah, that works. We're not going to have lots of different tiers. Okay, so let's just check what's cheaper. If we wanted to have like a relatively Panzer 2 heavy division, how much would that cost? And these need to be Panzers, though probably Panzer 2s realistically. These need to be mechanized and mechanized and mechanized. I think this is going to cost substantially more because of all of the support, so we will build it out of this one. So we don't need that. And this is the mixed Panzer division. And to start with, let's go like 3-to-1. Excuse me, sorry. We're going to go 3-to-1 lights to mediums to start with. So that's what we'll call it. And we'll switch over the first whole wave to Panzer 2s. And we have the equipment for this. Yeah, it needs less manpower and all that kind of stuff. It needs 1,000 Panzer 2s, and we've got 2,000 available. Awesome. Okay, let's do that. Let these guys reorg. Then we'll push these guys out of this tile. Don't need that. In fact, we barely don't need to reorg even much. Just go straight in. And there is the 39 tier fighter. We could go ahead of time and go super high tech, but I think that's probably not needed. We can use the junkers. We can use the buffs. Have we done the focus yet? No. We'll just let this research slot sit until we do the focus, I think. There is someone down here. So let's go finish them off. Is that a new landing, or did they just never bother to finish it off? I'm guessing the latter. We're definitely going to start wanting some serious decryption. Let's get going on that. In fact, yeah, sure. Go on encryption too. I always like having high decryption just because I like to know what focuses my enemies are doing and what focuses they have done. So it's really nice to have at least on their tier decryption. If you have on the same tier decryption, you get to know what focus they're currently doing. If you have better than their decryption, you get to know what focus they have done and they are doing and what focuses they have done. Light infantry upgrades done. It's 39 now, isn't it? Yeah. So we should start on these snipers and the better infantry guns, getting some some serious buffs to our infantry in exchange for a pretty... Oh, yeah, we should rush towards this, shouldn't we? Just higher tier infantry equipment all round is going to be very important. Let's do that. In fact, let's stop doing encryption in favor of doing these snipers, because they're going to cause another big deficit because they're a new type of equipment. And we should switch over our old light infantry equipment. Oh, that's right, we're not build... that was a waste of research. We don't have any light infantry. So that was a waste. Oh, actually, it did give us a 5% soft attack buff. So no, not a waste at all. Good. Makes me immediately feel better about myself. That's level 2, so we won't bother going in there. Let's just come up here. This is the Manguko capital, in fact. Interesting. Hopefully we won't get cut off. Let's keep a close eye on the forces around here. Hopefully our China will come in and block it up. You guys go on this line like that. Good. Now these are in forts, so they're an absolute pain to dislodge. Well, actually no, for us they're relatively easy to dislodge. It's just for the enemy. Okay, there's camp groups done. 2 research bonuses for heavy artillery. Could be good. Black ice. These are unreasonably good. No. I shouldn't complain too much. Because it's a really good fun mod, but like the developers clearly like Germany too much. This is stupid. Let's do Ostoderland. Ostoderland, is that this? No, where's Ostoderland? Ostoderland over here. No, it's entirely unnecessary. We don't need forts against Poland. Yeah, some army experience. This seems pretty good. What does the Second Vienna War do? Give Transylvania to Hungary. That's actually might be worth doing. We might get some political power out of it, and it means that when we kill Hungary, we get more land that counts as occupied. Sorry, that counts as owned rather than occupied. So, sure, let's do the Second Vienna Award for the purpose of giving land to us in the future. And maybe it gives us political power when Romania backs down, which I assume they will. Like, historically, they back down. Romania backed down repeatedly, basically, and then got sick of being forced to back down and join the Axis, as far as I can tell. I'm not very knowledgeable on this, though. We probably should build some radar. I'm going to do this first, though. Okay, but as we begin to claw back some of our gains from the Panzer mix-up, I'm going to call this an end of the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. Next time, I expect we'll kind of solidify original borders in China and, yeah, finish rebuilding our mixed tank division and make it better than it was before. But until then, thank you ever so much for watching. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.